But what makes the Avenger special is it's about to be one of the most powerful cars in its class. So now it has that menacing look. So you look at the front end of the Avenger, just about intimidates you. Now it has the power to back it up. So we're putting our brand new Pentastar engine, one of the best V6s in the world right now, in that vehicle. So 283 horsepower to get low 7 seconds, 0 to 60, with still achieving 19 miles per gallon city and 29 highway. Again, this wonderful combination of performance and fuel efficiency. But how can you make a minivan exciting? How can you make a minivan a little less of a tool and more of something you aspire to own? So we started with the exterior. We redesigned the front end, made it a little more sporty. Again, you see the branding with the crosshair grille, a nice aggressive fascia. On the back end of the vehicle, we took away that really commercial aesthetic it used to have. Redesigned the back end. We have the nice proud Dodge branding and these cool LED tail lamps that I'm really fond of. But again, minivans are all about the interior. So the interior is really kind of a driver's office now. We have a new fixed console. When you're behind the steering wheel of a new Caravan, you feel like you're driving a sports car or a crossover. It really feels cozy inside. It's well designed now, one-piece instrument panel, fit and finish that is second to nobody. Our stow and go feature is still unbeaten in class. Nobody does a stow and go, this magic seat in the middle of the car that disappears. But people were telling us it was uncomfortable, and it really was in their heads. It actually was decent to sit in, it just looked really, really tiny. So we went after that, we raised the back of the seat, made it more comfortable, and added a one-touch feature that makes it a lot easier to dump. I want vehicles to have souls, and we gave the Journey a soul. We also added features like weather. For example, you can push a button and check the weather. Anywhere in the world, you can check ski lounges, how it is, real-time traffic, it just goes on. And we'll continue developing that technology as we go forward. So the Journey will now be synonymous with function, fun to drive, and technology. So I want to talk about a very, very special vehicle called the 392. So this is an engine that is a continual evolution of improvement on the Hemi. So yes, we went up in displacement from 6.1 liters to 6.4, and that was to make the MDS system, the fuel saver mode, work more efficiently. So we gained a lot of horsepower in so doing, went to 470 horsepower from 425, and we gained a lot of torque. Matter of fact, in some parts of the RPM range, over 90 pounds of torque, which makes the vehicle absolutely delightful to drive. It really pulls along. You barely touch the pedal, and your back slammed against the seat. It's a great feeling. The new Challenger dances. It's like Frank Sinatra now. This thing is awesome to drive. It feels about 500 pounds lighter when you drive it. So you'll be seeing some stories about that as we go forward. So the new Durango really benefits from some great bones. Obviously, it's built on the Grand Cherokee. It's been lengthened 10 inches, 5 inches in wheelbase, and 6 inches overhang for really easy access to the third row. But what's going to make this thing remarkable on the road are its proportions. It's really benefiting from a phenomenal rear drive proportion, which gives you short front overhangs, a nice substantial hood, and awesome proportions. It looks great going down the road. It's about 2 inches less tall than the old Durango, a little shorter, a little less wide, a much more efficient package, yet we have more room in the second row. Just about the same in the third row, and more room behind the third row. So it's a very, very efficient package, and honestly, I just think it's beautiful. So next, I want to talk about the Charger. Now, this is a vehicle that fundamentally represents the brand the best. It's kind of like Superman and Clark Kent all in one. It's a vehicle that's heroic. When you park it next to other vehicles, it makes the other vehicles wet their pants. It really is. That's what it's all about.